Arizona. This is the Bama Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake on first down. First play taken, a deep shot. The pass is intercepted.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Throwing off play action. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The Hurricanes will line up to let it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he boots it high into the air. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Ran by the receiver. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back is not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Oh, here comes the reverse. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line or 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up and stop, and they get the ball back.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The tuck strategy here. So it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game.
I can't believe they threw the football. I think the defense is surprised as well. It looked like they had everybody up near the line of scrimmage to just stop the run because they thought they might take the easy way out. Instead, they show confidence in the quarterback. They throw the football, and my gosh, does it pay off. 99 yards for a touchdown.
Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Powering through a tackle. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown. Tie. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they tack on the extra point. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down, looking for more now. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
On first down, it's play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Inside the 35. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, and that's good for a first down at the 47. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. Got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Looks right for a quick completion. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So we got a 4th down.
Alabama needing his 4th down conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Hand off to the right side. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Lining up to try the extra point. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Breaks free. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Let's see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it in the open. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 21. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Takes it to the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now,
blitz and a quick sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
The sack on first down. It's second down. On play action, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Defense is coming after him. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned on how this play would work out.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left, and it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the ball is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Alabama, 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing. And here comes a deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Alabama. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Alabama, 27.
On And the hands seem all over that to make the recovery. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. Up corralling for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. There's contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Touchdown, tied. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball, but you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. To bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. An empty backfield on second and short. And he'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And the Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to throw for it on third and short. On the move now. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, that one big play has got them out near midfield. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of his quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Alabama, 34.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years.
Here he goes. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball with a gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Empty backfield now as they go for two. Designed quarterback run. And he gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Canes. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. Right now, if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Start the fourth quarter of this playoff game. They'll go to the air. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there, defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Finally throws it deep to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Miami. They are pouring it on now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Alabama, 42.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball, come up with the interception, anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. Great cut. They whiff on him. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Moves out of the pocket. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Alabama.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Alabama, 56.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line with no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here we go, a crucial play. 4th and long from the 44. Let's see what the play call is. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's got it. No problem.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Then the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock. Grinding away with a running game.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. And the offense, they keep away to secure the victory. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
First play of the drive now, the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.